afraid, were you in the city of Wyandotte?
Yes, sir.
And there come a point in time when you and your significant other were walking down the street and you were approached by Wyandotte police officers.
Yes, sir.
And did you have a conversation with them regarding an incident that occurred down the street regarding somebody removing some keys?
Yes, sir.
And at the time that you were talking to them, did they ask for your name?
They did.
And did you give them your correct name or did you give them another name?
I gave them a false name.
That's satisfied, huh?
What name did you give them, sir?
Mario Arredondo, just a friend of mine.
That's what you do to your friends?
I mean, it was a very terrible thing to do. I was afraid. I had a felony warrant at the time. Since I've gotten here, I've cleared it up and I've finished my time on that felony warrant. I just was assuming that as soon as I had police contact with the felony warrant, I was coming to jail. I was afraid, wasn't thinking correctly, and I made a bad choice.
So you made a selfish choice. So a friend of
Very
yours,
selfish.
you're going to use his name so he can make the fall for you, take the fall for you, so that you don't have to go to jail on a warrant because you failed to do something for probation.
No, there wasn't any crime I was charged with at first when I gave that name. They were just stopping because there was something that happened out of like the next city over. We were just literally, we walked a block and a half to the gas station and come home, and they stopped us in between that. So as they were questioning us about what happened, I told them we don't know. We just live on the street we were arrested on. We got arrested at the corner of our street. So there wasn't any charges to be had at that point. I just didn't want to come deal with the warrant. It was selfish. I'm very sorry about it. I learned my lesson from it and I won't make that mistake again. I need to own up for the choices that I make, and I'm doing so.
Well, Mario Arredondo is aware of what you did and is no longer friends with you.
Yeah, I talked to him.
All right, the court will accept the plea as knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will schedule this matter for sentencing. We can do, oh geez. June 20th. Or actually, let's see what we have, June 8th. Mr. Gopal, you're here on June 8th, we can do June 8th. All right, and so we'll do that at 8:30 a.m. And so, Mr. David, you're going to, I believe, remain on the camera, and then we will have probation log in to conduct the pre-sentence investigation interview.
And Your Honor, would the court consider a bond with respect to the sentence? And will be other outstanding warrant?
Well, you know what? Mr. David has a problem of being nervous and afraid when he may be getting into trouble. So I want to make sure that he's going to appear in court for sentencing. So the court's going to keep the bond at $5,000, 10%, not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs in the event you post bond. Also, in the event you post bond, you submit 30 job applications per week and clear up warrants. So we have quite a few warrants as well. So
My understanding does still have one outstanding.
I'm sorry.
It's my understanding may still have one outstanding.
Okay. Well, given the fact that Mr. David is nervous if he's potentially in trouble, I want to make sure he's going to appear in court.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.